Hey, welcome back to another edition of On Farm with Nevada. Today we're back in South Taranaki, New Zealand with dairy farmer Trevor McCallum. To suit his farm setup, Trevor has ditched his old clay-lined pond for a new bladder effluent system. To find out why, let's get into it.
Well, we're slowly winding down to the end of the season. Didn't take long to milk this morning. We're only milking around about 1:37 this morning, so they went through really nicely.
We're farming at Matapu in South Taranaki. We've got 80 hectares. We only really milk on about 64 hectares though. We're actually an all-grass feed system. We do, of course, hay, silage, maybe meal for the calves. The land is basically flat, bar for where we have the river runs through our farm, which does give us a little bit of hill stuff. We used to milk 260, 250, somewhere around there. We've cut back, we only milk around about 160, 165 now, as we've sold off some land and just downsized, because we're getting older and it's more comfortable for us to do that. From Nevada we've got the bladder, which is 300 cube. We've also got two pumps which pump the effluent, one to the bladder and the other to the irrigator. The irrigator's also through Nevada. We've also got the sump and the sand traps through Nevada. The sump is basically what we've been using full time at the moment. Probably the springtime we will be using the bladder as the ground gets wetter, but Taranaki has been very dry at the moment. So we've been able to use the irrigator every day or whenever it's required, and it's been doing a great job for us. Before Nevada we had oxidation ponds. Had them since 1986, did the job, but as rules change, we've had to change with them. The oxidation ponds seemed to fill up at the wrong time of the year, and we had no water diversion from them. So we got a lot of rainwater in them as well, which really filled them up quick, it did. We used to get contractors in to empty the oxidation ponds out. It took time, and sometimes these guys had breakdowns and were running late, and sometimes you wanted it emptied out and they'd only empty out half, as they had to move on to their next job the next day or whatever. And sometimes the ground was just too wet to empty them when they were full, which was an even bigger problem. This way, the change we've made, we can empty the pasture pretty well whenever we like, or whenever it suits. And so we've got full control over what we're doing. How the system works is once we're finished milking, everything from the wastewater to the yard wash down all heads towards the sump. I can show you exactly where it goes and what happens to it. Right, everything from the cow shed all runs down here. It goes through this sand trap, through this sand trap, and then into the sump. From there, this pump here runs it down to the pasture. It's controlled by that there. As it goes up, it switches on. As it goes down, it switches off. The effluent, if it can't be put on the pasture, can be put through this one here, to the bladder. When you need to run it back from the bladder to put on the pasture, you turn the tap on the bladder on, runs back down here, gravity, and then is pumped out onto the pasture. Very simple, very easy. With them installing, it was really good actually. They gave me a ring, told me they had everything ready to go, and really got onto the job and got it done. At the time we were still milking, of course, and so they were pretty good at knocking off at 3 o'clock or 3:30, so we could carry on milking and whatnot. So they communicated really well with me, and they just come in and did the job. 2 weeks, all done. We've had this system for 6 to 7 weeks, no challenges whatsoever. It runs really nicely. Even if the tanker turns up and collects the milk and pushes the wash down system at midnight and the tank's full, it'll just start up and run, and you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I'm quite happy, very happy. The only thing I have to worry about is shifting the irrigator. Yeah, I got all day to do that.
So Trevor, are the chickens doing what they should be doing?
Yeah, we should not just be worried about you, but that's all right. There's far too many of them.
Yes, I would recommend Nevada to other farmers. It was really good working with them, dealing with them. They didn't mess about, had everything when they needed it. Great job. Very happy. I am.
So there you have it. Whether your farm is big or small, Nevada can design and install the perfect effluent system for your farm. Thanks Trevor for sharing your story, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.